Good morning and welcome to today's top 10 stories from the Matrix newspapers. Friday morning, the 3rd of October 2025. I am Esther Ajay. From our lead story on page 2. In a decisive move to strengthen Nigeria's democratic framework, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has called on the National Assembly to expedite the passage of the Electoral Reform Act, warning that delays could jeopardize preparations for the 2027 general elections. INEC to National Assembly says the 2027 polls threatened by delay in Electoral Act legal reforms. The EU election mission seeks constitutional and judicial reforms ahead of poll. Jandor predicts easy victory for Tinubu in 2027. Atiku declares he says, "I am not stepping aside for another presidential aspirant." Over to the next headlines. A new wave of internal strife has engulfed the People's Democratic Party (PDP) following the controversial dissolution of its Akwa Ibom State Executive Committee, sparking a fierce backlash from National Secretary Senator Samuel Anyanwu and deepening divisions within the party's leadership. Ologoagba counters Anyanwu reveals why Akwa Ibom executives were dissolved. Eno dissolves all boards and commissions in Akwa Ibom. Reading further, Stanbic IBTC Holdings plc has announced the appointment of Chukwuma Chuma Nwokocha as its substantive group chief executive effective from October. The Office of the Sergeant-at-Arms of the National Assembly has announced reinforced security measures restricting access to the corridor in front of the Senate President's office. The Chief of Defense Staff, General Mustapha Musa, has blamed the erosion of family values for the rising waves of insecurity in Nigeria. The Federal High Court in Abuja has dismissed the suit challenging President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's March 18, 2025 proclamation of a state of emergency in Rivers State. The Secretary General of the International Maritime Organization, Mr. Arsenio Domingos, has lauded Nigeria's remarkable achievements in maritime security, particularly its success in recording zero piracy incidents for over 3 years and the groundbreaking Deep Blue project, which he described as a model for regional cooperation in the Gulf of Guinea. Still from the political sector, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has dismissed reports claiming he plans to step aside for another presidential aspirant ahead of the 2027 elections. He says, "I will never step down." Over to page 24 for sports news. FIFA President Gianni Infantino says world football's governing body cannot solve geopolitical problems as pressure mounts on the sports authorities to sanction Israel. And on page 22 for entertainment news, Big Brother Naija housemate Faith has been disqualified from the reality show following a heated altercation with fellow contestant Sultana during a skincare task rehearsal. And that will be all for now. You can read up the rest of the news from the Matrix News, and to stay with us, also bring you more interesting news updates from the Matrix newspapers. I am Esther Ajayi. Do have a lovely weekend.